Bring Her Back is a sophomore effort from the Philippou brothers and follows a pair of siblings who, after losing their father, go and stay with a foster parent, only to discover that she is hiding a very dark and sinister secret. The Philippou's previous film, Talk to Me, was one of my favourite horror films of the decade so far. It delved into some extremely uncomfortable territory while also adding something fresh to the matter. So I was excited to see where they would go next, and yes, they're 2 for 2. Bring Her Back has something extremely disturbing to say about grief and trauma, with a lot of the cards being dealt by Sally Hawkins, who gives a Toni Collette in Hereditary level performance. The performance here is captivating, is extremely nauseating, but is also kind of empathetic. There's a level of empathy that the Philippou brothers examine here that you probably wouldn't get in any other film, at least with this kind of story and this kind of sinister background to it. Because yes, the film is horrific and is extremely dark, but there is a level of levity that comes with Sally Hawkins' warmth, specifically the way that she treats Piper, who in the film is blind. And the blindness aspect does lead into the plot, which I will not discuss, because damn, there's a lot. And even with the filmmaking at hand, there's the trickery that you did get in Talk to Me, times 2. There's sweeping shots, there's shots which go upside down. It's got all of these different shots that I think are pretty great for a sophomore effort, because it's crazy to see how much confidence these guys have. You can tell that they've been around the camera for a long time, and they're doing filming techniques that not even veterans have done yet. The craftsmanship here is incredible, it really is, and that goes to show how well the Philippous adapt horror stories like this. Stories about grief and trauma with something deeper to say about it. It doesn't give you the answer straight away, and that's kind of what I appreciated about Bring Her Back, is that Danny and Michael, they don't leave anything unturned. They don't leave any stone unturned, and they give you the shaky feeling that you tend to get in like Aronofsky films, while also leaving you questioning what was really going on under the surface, and that's something extremely powerful. And there is also like a true crime aspect to it, which I will not get into, that kind of speaks to me a little bit as someone who listens to true crime. Guys, I just think Bring Her Back is excellent. It's definitely one of those films that will be studied in film school, and to that I say, okay. I think it stands better as a horror film than it does anything else. And that might sound like a dig, but it really isn't. The performances are extremely captivating, the pace is on tight alert, it doesn't overshare anything, it goes into depth, of which I think a lot of films struggle to do, especially with what it's saying about grief, trauma, and losing somebody. And as someone who's still going through the grievance process 6 months on, this was definitely needed for me. Go see Bring Her Back when it comes out, because I believe that it is one of the best films of 2025 so far. I strongly recommend it. And hey, those are my thoughts on Bring Her Back. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.